What's up, y'all? Yeah. Hey, it's been a week since we last seen each other. How are y'all? Oh, I see some people are still getting in the chat, so we're just gonna chill for a little bit. My audio is soft. Alright, we're still troubleshooting a few things here and there, so bear with me. But yeah, let's we have a lot to talk about today, but first, I wanted to ask y'all, how was your weekend? I see some people are asking about mine. My weekend was hectic, to say the least. I'm still organizing a lot of things, from moving and stuff like that, and also I wrote this song with one of my favorite producers. His name is Simon Pet. We talked about how to pronounce his name. Simon Petrin. He's this producer that I worked with. We wrote The Juice together, but we wrote a song together, and it's awesome. Let me see. How's my audio, guys? Is it all good? That's good. Yeah, we still have some people get in the chat. My weekend was pretty relaxed, says Forever Love 165. That's good. That's good. Oh, so long for this night. I pray that a star would guide you my way to share with me this special day. There's a ribbon in the sky for our love. Feel free to leave the stream on if you're working. 지금 한국에서 시청하시는 분들도 계실 텐데 계시길 바라는데, 근데 지금 또 출근 시간은 아니지만 지금 일하고 계시는 분들도 계실 텐데, 이렇게 BGM처럼 깔아놓으시면 좋을 것 같습니다. If you're at work or something, you know, if you're studying, feel free to leave the stream on. Oh, no paw counter? Girl, you better. He's here. It's here. Okay. There's our paw counter. Can I have one more today? Because I feel like today's a special day. I just want one more. Because I feel like I shouldn't limit myself, you know? It's like we shouldn't limit ourselves. We shouldn't do that. You feel me? I'm gonna test the piano out real quick and then we can get started. Tell me if y'all hear this. Give me 1 second. Where's my piano? For this night I pray that a star. Since it's my birthday, you can have one extra. Aw, thank you. Happy birthday. Okay, y'all can't hear that right now, but if you give me a second. Restream standalone. Boom. Can y'all hear that? Let's hear let's get a song request right quick. Test out the piano. One Last Cry? Dang. You want me to sing One Last Cry? Let me see. My shattered... Let me see. My shattered dreams and broken heart are mentioned on the shelf. I saw you holding hands, standing close to someone else. Now I sit all alone, wishing all my feeling was gone, gone. Still warming up the voice. Gone. I gave my best to you, nothing for me to do, but at one last cry, my sustained pedal ain't working, but it's okay. Alright, let's get the show on the road today. Perfect. We're feeling good. Alright, so chat, today it's our third stream. Isn't that crazy? Time flies. But it's our third stream, and it's kind of crazy. It's like I'm a streamer now. Ain't that okay? All right. Anyways, to talk more about my weekend, like I said, I started like, oh, sorry, isn't it Father's Day today? It's Father's Day, right? Or was that yesterday? It's Father's Day, right? It was yesterday? Did y'all say happy? Okay. All right. That's okay. Anyways. Okay, so for today, every week, it's our third time, but every week we talk about a prompt that we have on our Discord. On Mindset by Divestudios, we have a channel called Storytime, where we post questions and prompts for you guys to share your answers and talk about, the prompt that we supply for the day. And we're going to read a few of them today. But today's prompt is: children of immigrants, share a time you felt proud of your identity. Sweet coffee beans got y'all. We're going to read a few of them today, but I wanted to read a few of what you guys are saying. So tell me, Storytime is such an amazing channel. Hell yeah, it is. But yeah. Children of immigrants, share a time you felt proud of your identity. It's kind of hard. Well, for me at least. Because, not that I'm not proud of my identity. It's kind of like the question, what are your strengths and weaknesses? It's kind of like you never really think about it, The story time is going to tug the heartstrings. Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's see. There's this one time I was really young. I don't even remember what grade I was in. Maybe like 3rd or 4th. But that's elementary school, right? So it was like share your culture day for school, and they gave us like a week or two to, prepare your, basically it's like a presentation of your culture and stuff like that. And so, coming from an Asian household where we don't really celebrate, or not celebrate, but like partake in these kind of school activities. We just kind of like, I don't know. I guess it's just me, but I never really partook in those like school activities. I just kind of always did the bare minimum when it came to certain projects because, money was tight and stuff like that. But I asked my grandmother at that time, like, harmony, harmony means grandma. So I'm like, yo, grandma, what should I do for this school project? I want to show my culture to to these kids. What should I do? What she did for me was she like made a bunch of Korean kimbap, which is basically it's like a portable rice tube that's filled with really good meat. It's like a Korean burrito that you slice up. I don't even know how to explain this to y'all, but kimbap, right? She made a bunch of kimbap for all these kids, and when I took it to school, obviously some kids were like, "Ew, what is that?" Because there's some funky things in Asian cuisine, like kimchi, like fermented cabbage. That might not appeal to some suburban white kids as much as it does to a Filipino kid. But yeah, I remember just like really feeling proud, as much as proud as a third grader can be, of his culture. But yeah, I really miss my grandma. Anyways, I'm gonna read some of your prompts. Yeah, Sweet Coffee Bean says, "Oh gosh, I remember those days when you had to bring a dish that represents your culture. It made me so anxious when I was a kid." Yeah, it's anxious. It's like you're sharing your culture, but luckily a lot of people really liked my grandma's kimbap. Um, Grandmas are the best. Oh yeah, grandmas are the best. Dang, I don't see any answers. Let me see. Anybody have anything? I can read off a few over here. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Krupali says, "The time I felt most proud of my identity was whenever I meet someone who loves Indian culture that is not Indian as much as I do. It goes to show how much Indian culture and Bollywood has helped other foreigners understand how important it is. Another time I felt proud of my identity was whenever my dad told me the story of how he came to America. With only $400 in his pocket, he worked endlessly for his future family and goals. Later, he got married and was able to start a family, and also went to pursue his MBA after my sister was born. I will forever be proud of you, Dad." That is, it's, we don't appreciate our parents enough, man. Like the things, it's a meme how they always talk about, back in my day, we had to climb a mountain and walk 4,000 miles to walk to the nearest payphone to get a portable rice bowl. But they don't get enough appreciation. That's crazy. Imagine moving to a different place, like a completely different country, with $400 to your name and making it out alive. That's crazy to me. Yeah, that's awesome. Chloe777, jackpot name. "My grandparents and parents immigrated to the States from Korea so I am the first generation to be born in the States. Growing up, I was always ashamed to be Asian and hated being stereotyped. So yeah, that's something I unfortunately can relate to. Either that or it was because I was really chubby and I got bullied because I was chubby. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think it had anything to do with the fact of being Asian. I think it was just because I was different in size from the other kids. Anyways, growing up, I was always ashamed to be Asian and hated being stereotyped. I hated microaggressions and subtle racism every day, and I was tired of feeling different from my peers, and for the longest time I tried my best to fit in and dissociated myself from my culture. Looking back now, I really regret it, and I wished I was proud of who I was. I'm so happy to see more Asian representation, especially through Korean entertainment. I would have never imagined how popular K-culture is now globally, and I'm so proud to share my culture with the world. That's a really good point, yeah, because for the longest time, not only Koreans, but just Asians in general, we always went under the radar, and now we're in this like awesome like we get to live in a time where we get to shine, and it's like it's kind of crazy how big everything is for us, um how big everything is like right now in terms of Asian culture. uh Thankful to like the music industry that also like made it boom. I don't know the specifics of it, but it's kind of crazy. Thank you to those who paved the road, and that's actually so. Poggers! Oh my god. You feel like that deserved a pog? Alright, I used one of my pogs for it. Bam. Oh yeah. Great to have diversity making our world much richer, definitely. That def was a pog moment. Oh yeah. Poggers. That didn't count. That didn't count. That didn't. Anyways, I'm going to read one more. Bobby says, I've always been very proud of my identity, even when kids made fun of the foods I ate and asked ignorant questions. I remained unshaken. In elementary school, it would hurt me, but by high school, I used it as a learning opportunity and a chance to um, educate someone on my identity. I'm Jamaican, and I feel most proud when I see how far my culture has reached other countries worldwide. People always recognize us, and I love seeing people cheer for Jamaica during track and field events in the Olympics. And I love seeing how many people enjoy reggae and dancehall music despite not understanding the Jamaican dialect. I love my culture, and I love how family oriented we are and the fun we bring not only to ourselves but to other people. Yeah, Bobby, that's awesome. Fiona says, I I hated being Chinese. What I hated the most were all the derogatory words people would call you and the stereotypes associated with being Asian. However, as I grew older, I took the time to understand and explore my identity, and I started to embrace it. That's great, Fiona. I sat down with my grandpa and listened to his stories about escaping the war via boat, living in refugee camps, and how he ended up in Australia. Fiona, what? That's your grandpa's story? That's insane. Oh my goodness. I was so proud to hear him share about how he started with nothing and how he went from a job cleaning submarines windows. You better stop that. My grandpa's I was proud to hear him share about how he started with nothing and how he went from a job cleaning submarines to studying real estate and then becoming the director of one. My grandpa's legacy is my dude, this is a you're like an anime uh protagonist right here. This is your grandpa's an anime protagonist. This is crazy. He's like the main character of an action movie. This is my grandpa's legacy is my legacy, and his story is my story. Today I'm proud of who I am, and I'm thankful for the sacrifices my family has made to make sure my brother and I live a safe and comfortable life with the roof over our head. You know, whenever I look around and see even the simplest thing like boba tea, Chinese cosmetics and fashion being trendy, or the abundance of Chinese food being sold at Western supermarkets, I can't help but smile with pride and joy. Fiona, that's that's crazy. Fiona's grandpa out here doing amazing things. Holy, yeah, that's so true. That's awesome. But yeah. Oh, we got one from Cameron. Cameron. I feel proud whenever I get to talk to people about what is that? What's Can you tell me how to pronounce that? Basque. Basque culture? Not a lot of people know what that is. Basque country is northern Spain, southern France border. We are the natives to this area. My grandfather came to the U.S. after losing his parents and extended family in World War II. His siblings lost in the process coming over. He was homeless for a while, but pulled himself up and after a while got a PhD in chemistry. He and my dad always made me proud of my heritage and culture. I really hope I'm pronouncing Basque correctly, but oh my goodness, Cameron, that's insane. That's insane. That's crazy. A whole PhD. I can't even. But yeah, speaking of being proud of being a what's it called? Children of immigrants, and like whenever you're proud of your identity, what's it called? You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I tried to smoothly transition to the next segment, but I don't think it correlates to the previous thing, so I'm just gonna flat out admit that I'm wrong, and I'm just gonna read the segment, okay? So, right now, it's live music session. Yay! It's live music session, baby. So, now we're going to take requests. I would love to take this time to cover some songs from Asian American and Korean American singers I grew up listening to. I will also be taking your song requests. So, send them my way. Send them my way, baby, because I'm about to sing. Sam, do you know Albert? Oh, there's so many things I cannot pronounce, or I'm not confident in pronouncing, but Albert Poses. Yes, I do. Of course I do. Instagram by Dean. Music Bops time. Yeah. For you. Guys, I almost forgot. I released a song this weekend. Can we get a pog in the chat for that? Can we? I'm asking. May we? Okay. I released a song called For You. Go listen to it, please. I worked really hard on it. It took me like 12, 13 hours of straight recording to like get everything in place, but I finally got everything in place and recorded everything, so go listen to it. But anyways, yeah. Let me see. No, not for perfects for me. No, the song is called For You, but it can be free for you. Do you guys want an acoustic version? I can sing a little bit of it. Give me 1 second. What's the key? working, so we're gonna have to go with like a really dry piano, but that's okay. When the autumn leaves change color and the warmth of my spring is gone, all the memories left in summer of you come one by one. I know I've tried to letting go of the past. Now it's time to go. I'll say goodbye and leave behind all my tears, all the pain and bitterness inside. The lonely days, the cracks we've made, the fabricated lies. I gave my all away to you, for you, for you. I'll say goodbye to you. That was really anticlimactic. Wow. But that's for you. Okay. Enough about me. We're going to take some song requests from you guys. So, let's get rid of this. Can I call you my own, and can I call you my lover? Call you my one and only girl. Can I call you my everything? Call you my baby. You're the only one who runs my world. Keep 'em coming. Keep 'em coming. Any Eric Nam song? Give me 1 second. What's that one song? There's this, my favorite song by Eric. Like, old song by Eric. This song is so good. Ooh, we're still warming up. We still warming up, baby. Let's go. I'm your sun that'll shine through the rain, and I'll be your coffee that gets you through your day. Like, this song is so... I love that melody. I'm your sun that'll... Windows, if you don't stop right now. I'm your sun that'll shine through the rain, and I'll be your coffee that gets you through your day. So good. This is called Good For You by Eric. Let's see. Wow. Wing wing. 비틀비틀 걸어가는 나의 다리 오늘도 의미 없는 또 하루가 흘러가죠 사랑도 끼리끼리 하는 거라 믿는 너는 춤처럼 두근두근 거릴 일이 전혀 없죠 윙윙 하루살이 또 초라한 나를 비추는 뜨따라라라라 빙빙 돌아가는 세상은 나를 비웃듯이 멀리 날아가죠 Tell me, please don't tell Tell me, please don't tell It's a good song. Ooh. Chill Cappy. Or oh, I meant Catherine. But Chill Cappy, I'll get to your request too. Catherine says BB. There's this one song by BB that it's my favorite song by her. It's like I have to like down tune my guitar. It's like how did it go? Trying to remember. Yeah. 오늘 밤 나의 모든 걸 알아줘 나의 속마음을 보여줘 속삭여줘 오직 너는 수 있게 오늘 밤 나의 모든 걸 다 담아줘 나의 눈망울에 새겨줘 입 맞춰줘 오직 너의 눈빛에만 반짝이는 별이 될래 Oh, somebody. Who's that? Where's my money? What song is that again? Where's my money? Where's my car? 사랑은 채우지 못하니까. So where's my money? Where's my fucking heart? Okay. Oh, 나 기댈 곳은 어딜 I like money and I like fame 아무것도 대신하지 못해. So where's my money? Where's your heart? Oh, 나 기댈 곳은 어디 in my mind? Thank you for requesting that song. I love that song. All right, let me see. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Let me see. Any J Park song? Let me see. 너의 몸 너의 몸 너의 좋아 네 모든 것이 좋아 좋아 네 모든 것이 좋아 Y'all better twerk to this guitar right now. What's wrong with 몸매 acoustic? Wow, 몸매 acoustic version? Why are y'all so surprised? That's like one of his like classic J Park songs. We gotta have some, you know, some body shaking up in here. Y'all better be dancing to this, cause this is pop. Alright, if you're new to the chat or if you're just coming in, send me some song requests. I'm gonna take a few more before we move on. This is like completely off topic, but guys, go listen to Never Gonna Be Alone by Jacob Collier and Lizzie McAlpine. It is one of my favorite comfort songs right now. Last week, I told you guys my favorite song was... It's a song by Dijon called That Dress. But, oh my goodness. It's such a good song. There's a patch of sunlight in my room, in the garden where I held you for a moment in the bloom. There was something so sweet about it. Anyways, yeah. I'm gonna take a few more songs and then I'm gonna move on. Color You by Chai. Let me see, how did it color you? It's only like yesterday. We were... dang it, what's the song? What are my lyrics? It's only like yesterday. We were together and lately we've been at the top. Dang it, can I color you? Can I color you? Can I color? Girl, you better stop. Can I color you? Can I color you? Alright, this is She Taylor. You don't know, baby, when you hold me, kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing. And it don't change if I had it my way. You would know that you are. You're my coffee in the night, in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all. Oh. Look at me, George. We got this. Look at me, George. How did that go? Look at me. 바로 봐줘요. Yeah, I got this. 그대를 다시 볼 수 있다는 생각을 해요. 아마도 우린 끝없이 멀리 참 멀리 왔죠. 익숙해질 쯤 그댈 기다리는 게 왠지 마주칠 것만 같아 마음이 떨려요. Baby, I'm the one who found your love. 그대 안에 내가 번져서 그간의 먼들이 모두 녹아내리면 내가 꿈꿔왔던 것처럼 그렇게 나를 바라봐 줘요. That was called it's a George song. That was called Look at Me. Alright, I'm gonna take one more. Can we get Lemonade from Jeremy Passion? I swear I do this every week. We're just gonna have like a segment where I sing Lemonade every week. She's my sunshine in the rain, my Tylenol when I'm in pain, yeah. Let me tell you what you mean to me. Like the tall glass of lemonade when it's burning out on summer days. She's exactly what I need. Good. Oh yeah. Let's see here. So we're gonna move on. Thank you guys so much for recommending me all these songs. Now we're gonna move on to the next segment, and this is actually one of my favorite segments during our stream. Mindset discussion time. So, as many of you guys know, Mindset is a platform that delivers exclusive and intimate audio collections of personal stories and life lessons from, artists and prominent figures in the industry. This week, we are going to listen to the one and only Keshi. Oh my goodness, my good friend Keshi. And yeah, aka Casey Lung, known by his stage name Keshi, Vietnamese American singer, songwriter, producer, and multi instrumentalist, known for his distant falsetto vocals and textural instrumentals. Yeah, his numbers are crazy, and I'm so proud to call him my friend. We're gonna listen to um, his what's it called? His mindset corner, and yeah, let's listen to it real quick. I swear I had it set up. Give me 1 second. Keshi X Samkim Wen. Oh boy. That's we got to when he came to Korea, we got to perform together on a stage, but unfortunately we weren't able to collab, but that would definitely be the dream collab. Anyways, I have it prepared here and we're going to listen to it real quick, okay? Tell me if the volume is good, okay? Very quiet. It's very quiet. Okay. Give me 1 second. We're going to replay it. Hmm. Do you guys hear it? No, you're not supposed to hear it from my speakers. You're supposed to hear it from Windows. Do you guys hear it now? Now my mic is echoing. That's great. Okay, it's fine. I am going to mute my mic and then I will be right back. We will listen to it together, okay?
So they worked incredibly hard to get that for their family and their kids. My Vietnamese identity is so confused, dude. I'm still confused about this. This is probably the thing that I'm most confused about in my whole life. I spoke only Vietnamese for the first couple years of my life. And then, out of love and a little bit of fear for my success, my parents shifted to speaking only English with me at home. Because I think there was an experience that they had in which they were like, oh wait, if he has an accent or he can't speak English exactly properly, then he'll be held back from opportunities in life. I craved the experience of the Caucasian suburban kid, which was to have a stay-at-home mom who was always available to pick you up from school, make your lunch for you, show up at functions like muffins for moms / donuts for dads. But both of my parents worked. They both worked 9 to 5s. That's probably the embodiment of my memory of my parents. They were both always working hard, but not so much that they weren't there for us at the end of the night, you know. It was a really tumultuous time for my dad, who speaks on my album about it, and he talks about how unfamiliar life was because he didn't speak the language, he didn't know anyone, everything he knew was abandoned. He was 18 years old. They don't talk about it that often, and I think that's very characteristic of immigrant families. It's a silent struggle. They don't bitch about it, you know. They don't complain about all the things they had to give up. They just talk about how hard they worked and how fortunate they are now. Honestly, because of the nature of my job, because I am kind of like at that break of the pyramid where you're trying to reach for more beyond the necessities, I do reflect on how fortunate I am to be able to do the things that I do. Never taking it for granted and never thinking it's going to last forever. But I think that like the ultimate way to kind of pay it back is to be like, hey, look, your sacrifices were for this. You know, I have something to show for it. And even if everything fails, now I'm glad that I reached for it. We grow up with a lot of our family's tendencies and their aspirations in mind. But at the end of the day, the life that you live is yours and your happiness is your own. So ultimately, you do pursue what fulfills you, but you also have to appreciate the things that your family went through for you to have that opportunity.
I'm back. Sorry, give me 1 second. Very, very well said by Keshi, by Casey. It's definitely tough. It's definitely tough hearing some of the things that he stated. I craved the experience of the Caucasian suburban kid, which was to have a stay-at-home mom who's always available to pick you up from school, make your lunch, show up at functions like muffins for blah blah blah, and how he said that. It's definitely relatable, and I'm sure a lot of people, in the chat can relate too, because your parents are busy working, providing for you, and you don't always because they're busy providing, making ends meet, you don't always get to have like that best connection with them. This all comes back to, why am I proud to be a child of immigrants? But man, your parents worked hard, so we gotta appreciate them. I can relate a little too well with this, but there's this one moment in this is a random kind of tangent, but I'm thankful. I'm always thankful for my parents, and this just made me think of like this one run on joke. We have a run on joke in my family that we have my dad, having to work all day and night. He comes home at like 12 p.m. and his son ain't studying. He's in his room playing guitar all night, you know? Playing guitar all night. And my dad's trying to sleep. He has to wake up at like 8 a.m. the next morning. And my dad, he got so angry this one time that he came into my room. He came into my room and he was like, "Boy, you better get your ass to sleep." And he accidentally grabbed the guitar and he like snapped it in half. he he grabbed it so hard. He grabbed it like a freaking, man, my dad is Superman, but my dad can seem very tough and very quiet and very kind of stone-faced, but he's a teddy bear at heart, He was like he kind of I remember his like face so vividly. He kind of stood there in shock, but he still wanted to like command authority, so he couldn't really like back down. So he was just like, "Yeah, hey, so go to bed." And I'm just like, "Okay, Dad, I'm sorry." And he's like, "Yeah, and he's like super surprised and shocked at his own strength too. So he's just trying to play it off cool. And he's like, "Yeah, good night." And he goes to his room. I remember the years later, my mom told me about that, and she's like, "Do you know how much your dad like was worried?" He was like, the second my dad came into his room with my mom, he was like, "Yo, Mrs. Kim, we gotta buy our son a new guitar." He's acting so tough and all that stuff. But anyways, just a little run-on story that I don't know. I'm thankful for my parents and all the sacrifices they made, and I can't, the support that I get from them now, being an artist, it's not easy for a parent to like just send your son to Korea and become an artist. But I'm really thankful for my parents, and I hope you guys, give them a call. I always say that every week too. But anyways, guys, it is 3:59 p.m. KST, and it is almost time for us to close off. So, I had so much fun today. It's very emotional again. My nose is all stuffy. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, it's time to close. I really had a fun time. Catch me live every Monday, okay, at 3 p.m. KST or 11 p.m. PST. You can also tune into Ashley Choi, who is live every Wednesday at 5 p.m. KST or 1 a.m. PST. And Denise Kim every Friday at 12 p.m. or every Thursday at 8 p.m. PST. Okay? And yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave you with kind of a heavy heart, but we'll pick it back up next week. And I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, I'll see y'all next week, okay? Y'all take care. Take care of yourselves. And make sure to eat. Make sure to drink water. And I'll see y'all next week, okay? Love y'all. Love y'all so much. Bye.